Hello y'all, welcome to part 11 of my Kingdom of Manitoba playthrough in the Hearts of Iron 4 mod Old World Blues. In part 10, we defeated a demonic looking Mountie and took his land. And now Manitoba is looking to expand more and more, especially into the Gateway, who is busy fighting the Iron Confederacy as of this time. And we're doing the focus, the Heir Apparent. And so that's going to be done sometime soon, I think. We have an event here, a series of grievances. As Yorkton's rebellion raged through Manitoba, northern Manitoba's pristine evergreen forests were stained with blood. The battles in the north were among the bloodiest in the war, as ambushes in the deep forest cover were common. Unfortunately, as the war progressed, the forests were destroyed as explosives quaked the grounds of the woods and took down mighty trees. What little infrastructure and settlements were there in the first place were fiercely fought over, resulting in collateral damage. As part of reparations imposed on Langenburg, this region has been annexed into Manitoba proper. However, the area lies in ruin in the former citizens of Langenburg are left to pick up the pieces. They are rallying around local voices who loudly demand assistance in rebuilding their homes and infrastructure destroyed during the rebellion. While many of these people supported the uprising, they are now under our control, and this provides us a chance. This presents us a chance to bring them firmly on our side, and we'll just throw some money at them, I guess. Possibly. Yeah, I'll make it a core if we do that. They're Manitoban citizens now. It's the proper thing to do. They'll make Porcupine Hills and Roblin into a core part of Manitoba, and that's more manpower for us ultimately, so that's all good. And we need more rifles, I think. And we have our divisions getting ready to attack Manifest North, and within the next month or so, we have our navy off the coast of Dawson Bay, and they'll be ready to do whatever. What's going on in the decisions here? Oh, Hudson Bay trade node is disabled. It's not going to be for long, though. We control that now. We have 2 trade nodes under our control, which is nice for money. And money has a lot of power in Old World Blues, the currency system, because you can use it for special decisions and stuff, and sometimes events and focuses. And we're just waiting here for Heir Apparent to be finished, while our army just sits around doing whatever. How's the Roach King doing? Not well? You want volunteers? We can send you volunteers. Let me just hand you some volunteers, Roach King, because you could be useful to us, honestly. So, Army 2, Grayson Hauser here. What can we really do with 2 divisions, really? I mean, I don't know. Let's grab 2 divisions, though, make sure we get some military XP. Give them the Boggy Creek Rangers and the Duck Mountaineers. Actually, no. Deploy these units here, and that'll be all for them. Get a bunch of Mounties and send them down to the Roach King, our newest divisions here. I'm sending my newest ones because if we lose them, they're somewhat replaceable. So get these units, have them be led by Jack Tullerek here, and send them off to the Roach King as reinforcements. And send them volunteers. Here you go. Here you go. 2 divisions. Hopefully they don't end up getting destroyed horribly. We want to help the Roach King because they may provide use to us as mercenaries in a war with the Republic of the Three Rivers and the Old Believers and the Second Coalition, which may be approaching sometime later. And we just need to have a strong ally to at least distract the enemy. And we have to wait a good number of days anyhow for the invasion of the Gateway to begin anyway. So it's no problem for us if they can at least help out the Roach King to our south. And we need more resources for the special ops anyway, I think. And come on, we need more units here, please. More infantry would be ideal. Yeah, more men-at-arms, more men-at-arms, please. More of those. And off-roading administrations, the Heir Apparent focus is done in this event has popped up due to it. With the recent territorial successes to the west, we have reached an administrative bottleneck as we restore ancient territories. Manitoban land was much more decentralized in the Old Kingdom and given more autonomy under our duchies and marches. However, this decentralization eventually led to the fall of the kingdom. Despite this, it might be time to expand the scope of the last Duchy Langenburg. While we are still healing from the wounds of their treachery, it would be a disservice to claim Eleanor Yorkton hasn't remained faithful to the crown and quell our fears of future rebellion. This leads us to this. The lands to the west will be transferred to the Duchy of Langenburg for the time being until our Republican enemies on our borders are taken care of. Perhaps the Yorkton legacy will no longer be one of disgrace. And they'll basically take Wadena and Gun Spirit Lake and just have those territories under their control now. Now in the focus tree, Fangrass requests lower tariffs, a great bargaining chip, sure. And let's now do the focus, conquering the gateway. That will take 30 days. How long will it take for those mercenaries to get somewhere? I don't know. Arborg Junta is busy fighting a war with the damned, and that's very intriguing. So the gateway focus here, the gateway focus states, what does it say? The northern rivers, which form the lifeline for many nations in western Canada, can almost entirely be controlled from one position, and the people currently occupying it we have an economic resurgence, very good, have derived a substantial amount of wealth from it. The king has decided that these potential funds will be much better allocated for the continued prosperity of the kingdom, and now modify the economic spirit, the economic blockade national spirit, and grant us a wargle on the gateway. How are those Mounties doing that were supposed to be sent to the Roach King? They have now arrived, and hopefully they can make a difference down here. I don't know if they can or not. We need to break this stalemate, though. They are struggling. Okay, yeah, they're not really fit for this. They need more supplies, for sure. Yeah, they need more. They need more, how to say, what would be the word? They need more organization and whatnot. And here's a new division for us. Give them to Army 2. I mean, that's Army 3, technically. Yeah, they'll be for Army 3. So we have this unassigned division there. Very good. So we're just waiting for that conquering the gateway focus to be completed. Now we need a Chief of Air Force, Research Advisor, get the military theorist Frederick Payette, and also for the economic advisor, let's get, who do we get here? Who would be good for this? Get James Gillingham, because they're an effective bureaucrat and help with construction speed and factory output. Very good. And we need more factories, please. That'd be great. We also need more Spec Ops equipment. That would help a lot, honestly. And it seems that Vault 37 has a bunch of power armor and, I don't know, just power armor and robots. That's quite the combination, honestly. So attack these units here and try and break through something at the very least, because you guys clearly aren't succeeding. Anywhere else, the lines have kind of become stale in the lands of the Roach King. We're at least going to lend a hand for the time being. Although those home, there's a peace conference. Okay, Dundorn, Stoon Tribes, annex something. Alright then, peace conference happened, and Dundorn has basically taken over all of the territory of the electorate. Not really a concern for us, but they may be a problem later, I don't know. And now, let us go to the research tree and start researching coordinated assault. That will help with breakthrough for frontline platoons, and also help with coordination. So we have these divisions down here just watching. Attack now, please. Go forward, attack that one division and see if they can make a difference. At least get some military experience. The Secret Meatloaf, I think, is just a generic event relating to trade nodes and the currency system. In No World Blues, it's whatever. And it seems that I wonder if the Arborg Junta, they seem to be somewhat friendly to, I mean, they're kind of, I think they're funded by the Kingdom of Manitoba. Hopefully they'd help us in a war, but I don't know if they would or not. And we're busy right now preparing for this war at the Gateway. Only a few more days until that starts. We have some units here trying to make a difference with these motorized forces belonging to Vault 37. And we could end up trying to pay the Roach King to help us, although he may say no, and he could also just get destroyed almost instantly. He would be a good distraction, though. A good speed bump, perhaps, if he does say yes. He could just say no, though. I don't know. We might as well try it, because a distraction is a distraction at the end of the day. And conquering the gateway is nearly done. Riot control gear is done. Let's start researching now. Support, go to the start researching training programs that will help for the dog support company, which is what our spec ops use quite a bit. It's embedded, it's in their template, that's what they use. And we need more equipment, we really do. Okay, so we're just waiting here. Conquering the gateway is done. Let's start an offensive and end this quickly. And they're fighting on two fronts anyway, so I don't believe the gateway's having a fun time because they're fighting on two fronts. Now in the focus tree, let's pay some mercenaries. The Roach King may say no, they may say yes. And we're going on the offensive quite a bit here. Take Manifest North. At least we'll get some territory out of this, I would hope. And we're going on the attack so hard. And now the Royal Pay Mercenaries focus here says, it says the Unbound and the Roach King represent the exact kind of baseless barbarian that the kingdom was founded to prevent. Nonetheless, history has made for stranger bedfellows, and with a few guns and shining marbles, they can surely be convinced to attack the Second Coalition's unguarded rear, should they unwisely attack us. I worry that we won't be able to depend on mercenaries for much of anything, because, as can be seen here, the Unbound are kind of gone, and well, the Roach King is busy stuck in a forever war with Vault 37. At least, as I think I've said before, the Roach King can provide a little bit of a speed bump or a distraction for the Republic of Three Rivers and their allies if push comes to shove. And right now our invasion of the Gateway continues. Manifest North is under the attack of our Spec Op forces, and we definitely need a lot more Spec Op kits being made, scout kits, whatever you want to call them. And we got to research the next upgrade there probably. We really just need to have our divisions be ready for all that. And this war is not going to take long. There we go, one division, one province is gone. Good, just drive them back. They may get stuck in Fresh Ford. That may potentially occur. And just have our units rush forward and take Fresh Ford as well, if possible. A lot of Protectrons here, frankly. Quite an interesting general they must have, though. But they're losing their ground, and we are going to punch through even more. Yeah, these robots, they're no match for us. They're no match for us at all. Continue attacking. Come on, take more territory. At least take Manifest North. We can't capture the pass. We can at least capture Fresh Ford and Manifest North. That is at least something to aim for, I would say. And we're pushing. So how is the focus doing? That will take 30-some days. Our units that were volunteers in the Vault 37 Roach King War are returning, which in retrospect kind of makes that whole thing pointless, but it's whatever. And continue the attack. Come on, push through. Use force attack here with the special forces, and at least can we give this commander a trait? I don't think we can. We keep using force attack constantly. Okay, give at least the Spec Ops leader a trait. Give them, what can we give them? Rooted? No. We gave them Mysterious Stranger already. Give them, what would be good for Spec Ops? I don't really know. What would be good here for Spec Ops? We have Survivalist. Give them Survivalist. Sure, that will help reduce attrition from winter, I suppose. And those volunteers we had under Jack Tullerek have returned home. They're going to be given over to Grayson Hauser, who is basically the commander of our special forces. And they're just a fist to crash into things with. They're the... and it looks like the Gateway's having a bad time. The special forces of the Kingdom of Manitoba are the Anvil, I suppose. Well, they're the Hammer. And the main Army 1 is just a Hammer. They're the Anvil, so is Army 2. Well, they're just, I don't know, they can break through things easily. But point being, we need a breakthrough here. Come on, take Fresh Ford. And the Gateway is breaking down, it seems. I hope to at least get Fresh Ford in some territory here. At least Manifest North. I'll be happy with that, honestly. And can we break through? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, that's all I need to do. We need more manpower also. Do I use some money for that? Probably. We can't get any military signing bonuses currently. Whatever, we have like 2 trade nodes, it's fine. The Arbug Junta is winning their war with the Damned, which is something else, I suppose. Should I be concerned about Dundorn? I don't know. As long as they don't join that second coalition, I really don't care. I really don't care at all. And we're pushing forward here. The Gateway should lose soon. It's not looking too good for them. It looks quite grim, in fact. And with that said, I'm going to end what is part 11 of my Kingdom of Manitoba playthrough in the Hearts of Iron 4 mod Old World Blues here. If you enjoyed the mod, you can check it out in the video description. If you enjoyed the video itself, make sure to like and subscribe.